Today I've been inspired by all these beautiful tulip fields in the Netherlands. I just love the rows and rows of beautifully brightly coloured tulips, and it inspired me to teach you something in art that we call one-point perspective. To do that, we're going to be creating our own tulip field scene today using oil pastels and watercolour paints. One-point perspective is a clever tool that's used in art to trick the eye and mind into thinking that a flat, two-dimensional surface has got depth and distance. It's used to create the illusion that something is either close up or far away from us, almost as though we are looking through a scene and into the back of a drawing or painting. The first step is to draw what is called a horizon line. This is a line that is ruled horizontally across your paper. I'm doing mine about 2/3 of the way up. Step 2 is to draw the vanishing point. This is the point onto which all your lines will come together or converge. The reason why this technique is called one-point perspective is because there is only one vanishing point. Now that you have your horizon line and your vanishing point, you can start to draw some diagonal lines to create the rows of tulips. It's very important that all your lines converge onto the same point, because this will be what gives you the illusion of distance and perspective. Now that you've got your tulip fields drawn out, you can start to add your tulips. Remember, the further back something goes, the smaller the mark. So make your tulips a little bit bigger and more detailed towards the front of the fields, and a little bit less detailed and smaller towards the back of your fields. Use bright colours like reds, yellows, purples, oranges and pinks. Add a few spots of green here and there to show the leaves and the stems of the tulips. I've used a combination of light green and dark green oil pastel to do this. I've used bigger marks to show something is close up and smaller marks to show something is further away. Now we can move on to our third and final step, and that is to create our windmills, which are very common in the Netherlands, and maybe a farmhouse or two in the background. Remember, the closer an object is to you, the bigger it's going to be. The further an object is away from you, the smaller it's going to be, and that's why I've got one small windmill and one big windmill. Lastly, finish off your picture by using some watercolour paints to paint a beautiful blue sky. Add some dark green oil pastel to the rows of your tulip fields, just to highlight them, and on the horizon you can put a few little trees and bushes. And there you have it, a beautiful tulip field. Remember, this lesson was all about one-point perspective and creating the illusion of space and distance. If you've had fun doing this project, please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it with your friends. Keep being creative.